Crossing lines. In the heart of East Haven, two boys lived only 6 blocks apart but on entirely different worlds. Jalen, 14, was quick-witted and quicker on his bike. He belonged, mostly by circumstance, to the Ravens, a neighborhood crew that controlled the East Side basketball courts. Marcus, 15, carried himself with the quiet confidence of someone who'd already seen too much. He ran with the Kings, the Ravens' longtime rivals. The two had never spoken, but they knew of each other the way everyone in East Haven knew names whispered with caution. One hot July evening, fate, or maybe just bad timing, threw them together. Jalen was cutting through a back alley after a late game when he noticed Marcus crouched behind a dumpster, breathing hard, holding his arm. "You good?" Jalen asked before he could convince himself to mind his business. Marcus looked up surprised. "Do I look good?" He lifted his sleeve, revealing a long, shallow cut. Not dangerous, but painful enough. Jalen hesitated. Rival gang. Wrong colors, wrong street. But Payne didn't care about lines like that. "My aunt's house is right around the corner," he said. "She's a nurse, she won't ask questions." Marcus studied him, searching for the trick. But all he saw was sincerity. He nodded. Jalen led him across the invisible border that separated their territories. No threats followed, no warnings or shadows. Just two boys walking side by side for the first time. Inside, Jalen's aunt cleaned the cut while lecturing both of them like they were her own nephews. Marcus tried not to laugh. Jalen failed. When they stepped back outside, the tension between them had loosened. "You didn't have to help me," Marcus said. Jalen shrugged. "Didn't seem right to leave you there." Marcus kicked a pebble. "People in my crew wouldn't do that for someone like you." Jalen smirked. "Maybe that's why it surprised you." That made Marcus laugh, loud and real. From that night on, they met in the neutral zone, the abandoned playground between their streets. They talked about everything neither gang taught them to want: music, sneakers, dreams of leaving East Haven for something bigger. They started to see each other not as rivals, not as colors, not as labels, but simply as two boys born into the same storms. Word eventually got around. Some Ravens talked, some Kings threatened, but Jalen and Marcus didn't back down. One evening, as they sat on the creaky swings, Marcus asked, "You ever think we could change something around here? Make it less this?" Jalen pushed at the dirt with his shoe. "Maybe not today, but if we don't try, who will?" They bumped fists, a quiet promise. And in a neighborhood where hope was often a rumor, two boys, once divided by lines they never drew, became a new kind of story. Not rivals, not enemies, just friends.